So after the Android 11 update came out for the Surface Duo 1, a lot of people in my comment section was saying, that's it. There's nothing more the Duo 1 will get, and the Duo 1 is done. Now, obviously, the Duo 2 will still get updates because it is still fresh, it is still new, but based on even more reports than we have seen before, everyone is reporting now that we are not going to get the Duo 3 this year, and we will simply get it next year. Now, that is huge, and here's why. First off, the Duo 1 is not done. It's not dead, it's not done. It will still be getting updates. But here's the key thing for the Duo 1. There's not much more Microsoft's going to do to it. And what I mean by that is there's going to be one more major update we talked about many times on the channel, Android 12L. And until we get 12L for the Duo 1 and Duo 2, there's not much more that Microsoft's going to do to the Duo 1. And that's a simple fact. They're not going to be pushing out crazy updates. We'll probably see the typical updated security and bulletin posting and updating the firmware, but that's simply it. Now, when will we get, the Android 12L on both these devices? Most likely, I would guess in the fall. So based on what I understand is that next month is when we're going to get Android 12L released to everyone, meaning that Google is going to come out with their Google Pixel notepad and then release Android 12L. And then after that, obviously, they're going to start distributing it to different, phones like the Galaxy Z Fold 3, the Surface Duo 2, and other tablets, stuff like that, right? So at this moment in time, we're not going to see Android 12L. And because of that, the Surface Duo 1 is pretty much not going to get any kind of updates. They're going to get kind of bullcrap updates, and that's probably going to be how it is until, I would say, maybe summer or fall of this year when we get that actual true update. Now, for the Duo 2, I think it's going to be complete opposite. I think we will still get a lot of different updates. There's a lot of things that, Microsoft wants to sell on this device. You got to keep in mind, look at the two price tags of these devices. On the left, we have a $600, $700 phone, and on the Duo 2, we currently have a $1,500 phone. Microsoft has not cut the price or price cut the Surface Duo 2 yet, which means they still have a lot of faith in it. And second off, they also want to sell that. Trust me, if they thought, hey, listen, this is all gone, it's all over, they would have price cut that so quickly. But the facts of the facts is because they aren't means that they are still trying to make it really, really a great phone. And I believe, this Duo 2, I've always said this before, is the Duo 2 success really comes down to the Duo 1. And the reason why is because of Microsoft's track record, obviously. So if Microsoft shows the Duo 1 getting updates, the Duo 2 sales go up because then it shows that they actually care. Don't always believe that. I will say that because we have seen Microsoft in the past where they have kind of falsely gave us hope just to pull the rug from under us. But with that being said, though, for these two cell phones, this should be a really, really exciting year for the 2022. And really, honestly, a defining year. We started off this year with Android 11 for the Surface Duo 1. It works perfectly fine. It's crispy. It's beautiful. Everyone's happy. Then we get all the updates that we were promised at launch, which does kind of look bad, Microsoft, that you guys promised us to get all these crazy updates where you could connect your phone with your phone app on your computer and run different applications and run full Android applications. And we got that in February. Late January, actually. So we got that 4 or 5 months after you promised us it in the advertisement. But again, like I said, this year can be a clean slate for Microsoft if they can get everything right. They can get Android 12L working on both these phones perfectly fine. Give us more updates to the Surface Duo 2 and really push for a good year. I think the Duo 3 could be one of the most successful cell phones in 2023. I truly believe that. But again, we just need transparency, we need honesty, and we need them to keep on trying to, I guess in a way, it's kind of like a failing, relationship. Microsoft, you have to prove it to us. You have to show us that you're going above and beyond. We don't just want the, the cookie cutter, you get this, and this because we promised you and now you get it 7 months later. You got to go above and beyond. And I think they really did a good job adding to the Duo 1 now the ability to click on the Surface Pen and being able to open up OneNote. I think that was a really cool feature. So if you go ahead and click this like this, it actually opens up OneNote and it actually just did on my Surface Duo. Good timing there, good timing. But and you can actually set that to any application you want. So it's not only for, you know, certain applications. I mean, sorry, for OneNote, it can be any application. You want to open up your text messages, open them up just like that. Plain, simple, easy, to the point. I love it. Microsoft, you're doing good there. And again, like I said, moving forward, they just need to continue doing that kind of stuff. Just continue progressing and perfecting these devices. And, you know, listen, this is not going to be the true. In reality, I don't ever think this Duo 1 or Duo 2 can ever really be the competitor to the Galaxy Z Fold 3. In the past, I've made those comparisons. I've talked about those comparisons, said, like, you know, they could be very similar. They could be, you know, in the same ballpark. But at the end of the day, they're nothing the same. The Duo 2 and the Duo 1 has a unique ability that the Z Fold 3 just simply does not have. And yes, it's a 360-degree turn, hinge. It also is the fact that it's 2 screens versus 1. It's also the fact of the design, how beautiful it looks. There's so many things that I think just makes this phone so unique and so amazing. Where Microsoft, you have everything, you know, right now. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court, and all you have to do is take the shot. You know, you are uncovered, and it's a 3-point shot, Microsoft. Just take the shot. That's all you really have to do. And we do know that this year we could see, I don't want to say a clone from Google, but from Samsung, but pretty much could be a clone from Samsung. They are creating a clamshell Z, I don't know what they're going to call it, but a clamshell foldable phone that looks almost identical to this phone right here. And it looks almost identical to the Oppo's Find and 5G. And again, if you thought that, you know, Samsung was not going to see Oppos out there succeeding and people being so excited about buying their product and not do anything about it, you would have been simply wrong. Because yes, obviously the second Samsung sees, hey, listen, this other company is doing really good and making a lot of money off the fact of this, really good design and really cool idea. And it looks kind of like the Z Fold 3, a little bit. And it kind of looks like the Z Fold 3 and Surface Duo 2 combined. Yeah, you knew Samsung was going to do it. So they have filed a lot of patents. So they're going to be creating a lot of phones this year. And that's another really good thing. The reason why that's so good for Microsoft, because yes, more phones on the market, it creates more buzz around foldable phones, but it also creates the ability to enhance your own technology, enhance your own hardware. You know, Apple right now is not creating a foldable phone because they're waiting. They're sitting back, they're waiting, they're saying, listen, we're going to see how it all turns out for Microsoft, how it all turns out for Samsung, how it all turns out for Google and Oppos and all these phone companies, because there's no point to throw a hat in a ring if the technology is not simply there. And again, I mean, I know the idea is to be the first person on the block, right? Be the first person to get your foot in the door. And, you know, sometimes that is a good strategy. But when you're as big as Apple, you don't have to. Because you know they're going to charge almost $3,000 for their foldable cell phone. So with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'm definitely interested to hear them because it's going to be exciting 2022. Now, I didn't really talk about too much about what this guy said in the article, but I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I give him a shout out. So it is Edwin Spence who went ahead and posted this article. I was just kind of using the picture there to show you guys what it looked like. And this was Forbes website who went ahead and posted this. So make sure you shout that out. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.